What's up, friends? RyanNut here. Today we're doing another city update for the month of December 2016. As you can see, my little guy here still has his knife from the lesbian periods video. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But we got a lot of updates for you this week, or this month rather, so let's go through them here. Our first thought when we did this was to put our tables one on each side of the wall. However, that would prove rather difficult and inconvenient to actually arrange a city. So Sienna Bricks made the suggestion that we should arrange them in an L shape. So that involved moving some shelves around and all kinds of musical tables, but in the end we got it and we put it into an L shape. Next, we didn't like the backdrop being just plain white, so we took a Friday night and just went for it and painted it kind of a sky blue. So that took a while, but I think it looks pretty good after we're done. Next, the tables were just under 5 base plates. Actually, it's 48 inches wide, so that was needed an extra 2 inches to make them 5 base plates even. So we kind of took these little wood spacers so we could push it straight up against the wall and it would be flush with the front. So that was a good idea. It saved us a little overhang, so it would overhang at the back versus at the front. It makes it a little easier so you're not bumping into it and rubbing up against just the base plate when it sticks out. Finally, here's kind of the finished product after the painting. The spacers are in, the tables are all pushed up against the wall. We plan to make little perler bead like clouds and sun and stuff, mostly from the Mario Brothers games for the original Nintendo. We figured that would be a nice little backdrop rather than buying, I don't know, some plastic thing to lay across the back. We just wanted to put little details like that to make it a little more classy and original. So yeah, that's kind of our process. So now let's quit yammering and get to the actual city update itself. Alright, well here is the new layout. I'll just pan across real quick so you can get a good view. And then we'll go through and show everything in more detail. Alright, first we have a few new items this month. So we'll go through those as we get to them. So starting over here, we have the Quick Mart with the Pooh trying to chase Bart off because he's spray painting stuff, and Homer and Marge are up there trying to calm him down. We have our little racing arena here. And then we have the old gas station, gas and wash, whatever it's called. I'm probably going to modify this one a little bit because it is on 1 1/4 base plates. Probably going to put it on a road plate. The freaking antenna flies off all the time. And 1 1/2 base plates. Kind of extend this a little bit and move that over so that it fits in with the new style of the city here. So hopefully we'll have that done by the next update. Might even enclose the back of the building, but who knows. Alright, then we got the Ghostbusters headquarters and the 2 Ecto-1s. Ecto-2 is up on top with all the figures that we haven't put out yet. And I guess I should say this is just a temporary layout. Well, not temporary, but it's a work in progress. That's why it's got all the green and construction and everything. Alright. Then we come to the Palace Cinema. And I'm sure you'll see it, but we took off all the gray tiles because we're going to tile the entire city, but we're just getting prepared to do that. And we wanted to get that done so that it'll clip all these plates together so it won't have all these little gaps everywhere. That looks a little hokey, but that's alright for the time being. Then we have the tower crane, complete with a quintessential alien. And the construction scene here, where they're building who knows what. We'll fill it in with something. However, just like every construction project in the freaking world, it seems at this time, they're held up by the discovery of a dinosaur and some owls checking it out. And all the parents have taken over the tool shed, so they don't know what to do. They're just kind of standing around waiting. Alright, there's a blank spot for one of the modulars that we haven't put together yet. Then we got the pool hall, detective's office, haircut place, and the brick bank. Let's see, moving along, we have a bunch of cars and police chasing the new mayor. I'm not sure what she's done, but she's got that fancy car, so who knows? We'll figure it out sometime.
Post-election drinking.
Oh, is that what it is? Because we got to bring that up and everything. Then we got the Taj Mahal, and Doctor Who's over there doing something. So that looks pretty good in the city. Then there's a tow truck and a guy trying to figure out why his tire fell off. And we got Grandma and Grandpa here, waiting for a bus that currently doesn't exist. So hopefully they don't die in the intro. Then, this one's new this week, or month, we got the Cafe Corner. As you can see, it is missing a piece up in the top corner. There it is up there. We'll get that one ordered and fixed. We got the Fire Brigade, the Parisian Restaurant, and the Eiffel Tower. Looks pretty good over there in the corner. Then we have our park scene. With all the people playing, and statues, and hot dog cart, all that fun stuff. Let's see what else we got. Firemen out here having a bit of a training session. That's cool. Pretty close to the park, so that's probably a little irresponsible. And we got the truck rolling into town with Lightning McQueen. Oh, and then we got another new building this month. This is Lunchbox's Hemp Shop. I don't know why there's a weed store in our layout, but it's there. It's pretty neat. This was a custom build she bought off eBay quite a while ago. Took us a while to get all the pieces, but there it is, together and in the city, next to the pet shop and the little brownstone. And I think this is where we're going to put the 2017 modular. I forget what it's called right now, but that's where it will end up. For January. Maybe we'll have it next month, but probably the month after. Then we got the town hall. Guy is up there hanging out. We'll have probably the Grand Emporium right there once I get the last couple pieces. Got our other little truck rolling into town to stock up the Lego store, which is currently under construction. Then we have our little residential area right now. Only has 2 houses, but we'll get that filled in. This is the Simpsons house, obviously. And this is a little mock I did. We have another little stop motion, skit planned for this area, which we'll get to sooner or later. And then we got the camper, which they're all on top hiding from the bear. And the bear is about to have some lunch. So we'll get that done, or, see what happens there. Finally, we have Terry's Tower. This is another skyscraper mock I did. Well, not another, it's the first one. Got several more in the works. We'll see what happens when I get the pieces for those. And as you can see, we are missing a couple corner plates, so we filled them in with these older gray ones. But yeah, this new layout provides us with a lot more room to expand. Add some fun things, such as the Taj Mahal and the Eiffel Tower. And it's very open. It's a lot easier to get to. It's a little hard to get back in the corner. Well, the corner especially, but I mean around the back row. But you can climb on the table, reach it. It's a lot easier than when they were back to back. I want to thank, I can't remember his name, I think it was CM Bricks that suggested this corner layout. If you haven't already done so, you might check out our previous update to see how much it's changed. We used to have the Star Wars sets along the back wall over here. We moved them onto this wall, which kind of sucks because that's where they were before we built the tables. And then we got the UCS sets, and I will put a card up if I don't forget for the collection tour video for those that I just completed. So yeah. Post your questions, comments, complaints, concerns down below. Remember to keep it real and keep watching because we have some fun stuff coming down the pipe. We'll see you next time. Later.